everything I do is supposed to prosper.
All right.
I'm his child. The Bible says, and I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to teach on this again because I know it's going to take some teaching to get into your hearts. But the Bible says, not in the scripture for this stuff, the Bible talks about that the promise is by grace. Excuse me, the promise was given by grace. And we receive the promise by faith. Or we receive the promise by faith that it might be by grace. We receive the promise. We receive the promise by faith that it might be by grace. It's very important. That it may be by grace. That it may be by grace. See, God, listen to this. Give me 5 more minutes, I'll be absolute. God, the promise of God was given to us by grace. It was not given to us by works, by merit, by what you deserve. That's how the young man tried to get it. He tried to get it by works, by what he deserved. That's not the way the promise was given. The Bible says that the law makes void or nullifies the promise. The Bible says, listen to this, if the promise is by works, then grace is made none and void. If the promise comes by works, then it neutralizes grace. Do you understand that? Listen to this. Whenever you come to God, trying to get what God offers based on what you earn, you make yourself never get it because the promise was given by grace. So if you want to get the promise, you got to come by grace. You can't get a grace promise by works. The moment you try to get it by works, you kill it because it was given by grace.
Amen. Amen.
So if you want to get a grace promise, you got to come by grace.
Amen.
The moment you step into works, you cut yourself off from the promise because the promise never came by works. It came by grace.
Amen.
So when you want the promise, you got to come by grace because that's the way it was given. He didn't say, I'm giving this promise based on your works. He says, I'm giving this promise based on grace. And if you want the grace promise, then you got to come by grace and take it by faith. You can't come to God and say, give me the grace promise by my works, because the moment you try to get it by works, you put it out of reach. You try to go to heaven by your works, you make heaven out of reach. It's like the carrot in front of the horse. He never gets the carrot no matter how far he runs, because the more he runs, the more the carrot runs. God is not playing games. He's not trying to trick you. He's not putting something in front of you that you can never get. But he's telling you, I'm giving you this, but the way you get it is by understanding grace. Even salvation. If you want to be saved, the Bible says it comes through grace. The moment you try to use your works to get salvation, then you put salvation out of reach for yourself. So if you're going to get the promise which came by grace, then you got to come at it by grace. Didn't come by my works, it came by grace. So when I come to collect, I got to come based on grace. That's what the man messed up. He came to collect what Jesus came to give, but he came by works. The other man said, I'm not coming that way. I'm coming by grace. And so he said, have mercy. Oh God, do you understand that? Yes. Have mercy on me. And now I'm telling you that the mercy that they was crying out to get, I'm telling you now that you have obtained. You have that mercy. God is not holding anything. He's giving you everything. Everything is already in your possession. You have obtained mercy. I have it now. Everything you need, you already got it.
Amen.
You have obtained mercy. Did you get that scripture?
That it might be by grace, the end of the promise might be sure to all receive. Not to that only, but all, but to that also to the faith of Abraham, which is the father of all.
He says that. Read one more time.
Therefore, it is of faith,
It's got to be a faith.
that it might be by grace,
By grace.
to the end the promise might be sure to all the seed, not to that only which is of the law, but to that also which is of the faith of Abraham, who is the father of us all.
Amen. Now listen to what he said. He says, when he talks about that which is of the law, he's talking about the Jews. That which is of the law were the Jews. Those are the people who came by the law. We are those who did not come by the law.
Amen.
So he says that it's by faith so that it can be sure. The promise has to be, God wants the promise to be a sure thing. He says it's by faith so that it can be a sure thing. If it's by works, it's not a sure thing because it becomes out of your reach. But when it's by faith, then it becomes a sure thing. It's a guaranteed thing. I have a guaranteed outcome because of grace. I have an expected end because of grace. It's not out of reach anymore. Matter of fact, I already have it. It's mine. It's mine. Come on, put your hands together. It's mine, and there's nothing the devil can do